Greetings. I had to share with you my trip to Hacienda Mucuyche. It was about 1 hour from Merida. When I saw the pictures of the cenotes with the crystal blue waters, I knew I had to go. So my family was in town, so it was easy. It was a perfect opportunity to visit. We hired a driver for one direction of the trip, and then we met friends there and family, and so we rode back with them. But here's what you need to know for this hacienda. It's about $24 US dollars to get in. As a Mexican resident, I had to pay about 300 pesos, which is about 15 USD. It's cheaper also for children to get in, so which is on the high end for cenotes in this area. But it included your tour, which is about 2 hours. 30 minutes of that was the guided tour of the man telling you about the history of the hacienda, or really the plantation. It's really a plantation. All the haciendas in this area are previous plantations.
It was this part, the main part of the hacienda. So they're using some kind of semantic and semantic meaning, interpretation of signs and symbolism that they are putting, which is architecture. And one example of that is the arch that you can get in the top. How many arches does you count in the top? The little ones.
10.
10. So what was the meaning of this arch? One arch, it means 1,000 heads of cattle. Here in the city, so we're talking about 10,000 heads of cattle.
So you get the 2-hour tour. With your $24, you get to visit the 3 cenotes, which is worth the price of admission alone. And there's a restaurant on the premises, and there's a pool. We didn't get to enjoy the pool because it started to rain, but the rain held up for our cenotes, so we were happy about that. So this hacienda was really known for its plant that they grew, the Heineken plant. I may not be saying that right, but the plant, as you see the man getting from it the rope, the string that it created this strong string to that strong rope that you see used, that made all kind of rope. It made shoes. They used it for everything. So it was really profitable. But then once plastic was invented in the early 20th century, the industry became obsolete, and then the family abandoned the hacienda. And so then another family came and took it over, and then they also ended up abandoning the hacienda. I think it was 2012 that the state finally took it over and just made it a public place. However, though, I gotta say that this was one of the cenotes that really preserved the sacredity of the cenotes. Like, so after we did our tour, he took us, told us all about the plantation and the history, how the land came to be. Each time, there's about 20 of us, so there's about, the biggest group can be 20. They have English tours till about 7 p.m., and they run like every half an hour. But the groups can't be more than 20. But each person, before you go into a cenote, the guide smudged you with copal. I was so impressed with that. Because you go to some cenotes, people jumping in them like they're jumping in the pool, all loud, and it really feels so disrespectful when you really understand the history of the cenotes and how sacred they were to the Mayan people. So I really appreciated how they preserved that sanctity of the cenotes at this hacienda. So we went into 3 different ones. The cenotes were breathtaking. I mean, they were beautiful. And before you go into the cenote, you can't have anything on. No sunscreen, no lotions, no oils, nothing, all that. You have to take a shower before you go in. So you really want to preserve the water. But they are beautiful. I mean, if you're in town, you really need to go to Hacienda Mucuyche. It's well worth the trip. Not far from the Mayan ruins that you can go visit, not far from the city that this was in, but it's really worth the trip. And like I said, it was only an hour from Merida. Our guide was an anthropologist, so he really gave us a lot of information about the properties of the stones that formed in the water. He even told us, we even gave ourselves a mud cleansing facial with some of the minerals that were forming on some of the stones. It was amazing. It was breathtaking. The pictures, the water, it was beautiful. Highly, highly, highly recommend you go check this one out and spend the day. The lunch was delicious, very affordable. The drinks were good. Everything was good. All in all, I'll give it a 10 for sure. All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And I will keep you posted on the next video. I want to share with you another new place not new, this place isn't new, but a new development that happened in Merida. So that will be my next video that I will bring to you. Peace and light.